Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the farm and the channel. It's about 6:15, September 2nd. As you can see, I finished baling all these bales for our contract. We ended up with about 80 bales in here. I also cleaned up the straw in our field. But it's time to cash in on our contract and see how much we can make off of this. I mean, the amount of silage bales that are in here, it should be a good profit for us. Should be a very good profit. Because we should get about, what, 18 or 19,000 for the contract. I'd have to look at the menu to know the exact numbers, but there should be a lot of leftover here, which is good for us. I can't do this from the screen. I want to do it from in cab, but I can't. If this game had like better mirrors and adjustable mirrors, it would be like so much easier. That's alright though. The goal today is just collect all these bales and get this job turned in. I think we're dropping these off back at the animal thing near our field, so that's not too bad. Went at a really weird angle to get these ones up against this hedgerow. Just trying to not drop these so close, but the baler kind of just did it as it pleased. But yeah, there's 80 bales in this field. I looked at the number when I was done baling this field after the episode, and I was like, that's a lot. Once again, I know we've had microphone issues. I believe I've fixed it. If not, please let me know. I know my videos, my microphone audio was really quiet, and I could not figure out what it was. And it seemed to be a very simple fix because everybody claims it's the drivers. So you just remove the microphone, unplug it, and replug it, and it reinstalls the drivers, and then everybody says it works. Because I use an old blue Snowball. Which I was wondering what was wrong with it, because like I used to record and stream, and it did just fine. So I was like, what happened to it? Like I never dropped it, never damaged it, never broke it. So I was very confused on why my audio is so quiet. Oh, that's a full trailer load. So 24, we're looking at least, what, 3 trips? With 2 left over at the end? No. Should be like 3 trips. Which isn't bad. Not as long as I thought it was going to take us. I'm going to look that way. Excuse me if I'm clearing my throat a lot today. My daughter woke up coughing, and I believe I already got it. But such is the fun part of having children. Little germ factories. But I love them to death. My kids are awesome, so. Eventually you just get used to getting sick from your kids. I'll load this first load, see where that gets us. $55%'s not bad. That should mean we should get paid off a couple of the next trailer and the final trailer, which is great. That thing's gonna fold back up, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I didn't want to catch it on everything as I drove by. Oh, excuse me. I am so happy this contract came with this bale collector, though, because I don't like picking them up and trailering them. I'm not that good with the controls, and I can do it, but it'll be painful to watch. Hopefully with this money we're going to be able to get possibly a small plow of some sort or a cultivator to clean up our field. I know we should mulch it first, but I don't know if we're going to have the money for a mulcher and then a small seeder so we can at least replant it and maybe use it. But I really hope this job pays out well, because we really need the money. And like I said, I'm really trying to avoid bank loans. I don't know why that thing goes back to. I mean, I don't think it has the computers to realize that it's full, but it always loads the last bale and goes down. You have to fold it up. So we should get some income off of this trailer. I think we already delivered 55%. There it goes. So we made just 2,000 off of what was left on that trailer to finish the contract. Oh, actually, we made like 3,500. So this last trailer should be great for our income. Oh, pull it up. I can never remember if it automatically folds or not. But yeah, this video will be the last video for this week to be filled. One video a day. And I'm super proud of myself for doing that. Usually I do 1 or 2 videos. I don't think they came out that well. I give up. Now I'm just doing it. You know, I know the quality's not amazing. The editing is, there is none. But I'm doing it. So. Hopefully today I can, you know, kick through a bunch more videos and get next week all filled out, and then I'm way ahead of the game, which would be great. Make sure there's no traffic coming. Oh, there, we almost drove like we're driving an ATS yard truck. We had an accident in both of those episodes. First episode on both, we had accidents. There might be one more trip after this. I don't think we're going to fit all these on here, are we? No, we can't. There's no way. Or they're just really spaced out and it looks like a lot more than what it is. Excuse me. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make one more trip. I have severely miscalculated. That's alright though. It's a short hop. We got left 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, my wife's switch is charged. I was like, what is that noise? Because it kind of sounds like the bit rate when you're streaming, but I'm recording, so I shouldn't be lagging. But it did catch me off guard. It spooked me. I was like, what was that noise? Yeah, this map's really pretty. It was just a map I stumbled upon, and I kind of enjoy. But I am waiting for Court Farms from Oxygen David to come out, and then I think I will split up our episodes between this and that, just because David does such a good job with maps. Everybody loves Oxygen David's maps. So, although I don't think we're going to run Maze Plus on it, because I've heard there's issues with like the rabbits and stuff. Because Maze Plus isn't made for rabbits, but we'll figure it out. Or we just won't buy rabbits. We're up to 30,000 already, and we haven't even cashed in on the contract yet. We might hit like 50. That'd be great. I might have to do another one of these contracts if they keep paying out like this. Because this is really going to help us. And I don't think the Oxygen David match, we probably won't start from scratch. I really enjoy his map, so we'll probably do like a new farmer and just change all the settings to hard. And go from there on it. Just because I really enjoy his maps and his farm setups and stuff like that, so. Should be interesting. Grab these last couple of bales. We will cash in. And then we'll have a peek in the store, see if there's anything for sale that can help us. And then we'll go see, get prices on what we need. Uh-oh. It's about to start raining. The wipers just came on. We gotta cash in our contract for 19,000. That brings us to 54,000. Anything on sale? That's a really nice tractor, but we don't need it. This is a small mulcher. We want to get the most yield out of our field that we possibly can. That's 130 horsepower. I think our tractor could pull that, but it's also kind of expensive. Well, let's look. We need a cultivator. But I prefer a subsoiler if we can afford it. We're 125 horsepower, so I think the extra meter of work with wouldn't hurt us. We need a seeder. That's for sure one of the most important things. 3 meters, it holds 1,000 liters. 0.3 liters. 185 horsepower, that's out of our reach. This one's not though, but it does both. I don't like that. I'd rather just have it do seed. So I'll have to go with the small Amazon. We have the horsepower to pull that, but I think we'll just have to leave the rocks in place. What's the lease on it like? Can we lease it and just get it done real fast? And then maybe. We'll see how bad the field looks once we pull everything up. We're going to try to get the best yield we can. These are some really small sprayers. That's pretty cheap. And it does both. That's good. Only holds 1,000 liters though. Gotta make sure we also have enough money for seed afterwards. So we're gonna have to hold on that for now. I am worried about towing back that not the cultivator, I just said the word and I totally forgot. The big red one. I'm worried about towing that back with this because I know that thing's kind of heavy. That's my favorite mulcher to use. Mulcher, that was the word I was looking for. I know it's heavy, so I'm kind of worried about that. did wish this tractor had a 3-point on the front as well, but we couldn't afford a tractor that could do that. So sadly, we're just going to have to make multiple trips. Oh god, I forgot we're on. Yep. Sorry. This is what happens when you'll see me go to the UK in Euro Truck. There will be a terrible head-on collision. Because I always forget I'm in the UK. Well, it was a nice pretty day when we started. Now it's kind of gloomy and rainy. But that's okay. This is the grain mill. I already checked the price on that. It was like $96,000. If we could get some fields going with oats and make flour, that would be great, because oats gives you the best production rate, I guess the way you could call it. That's if it's the same on this map. I have to double check that too, but usually oats is the best for making flour, because you produce more with less. I still don't know what the collectibles are on this map. I have no idea what I'm looking for. And there's only 20 of them, so I'm assuming they're all worth like 50,000 a piece. Usually when it's a low number, they're worth a lot. But once again, I don't even know what I'm looking for, so... Yeah, I'm mildly worried about towing this back. I feel like it's going to be too heavy. I might lift the front of this right off the ground. That should be close enough. Let's lift it up and see what happens. Yeah, we're definitely light on the front end. Is there well, actually, it seems like it's holding it okay. I was gonna say maybe we can add more weight to the front of this, but I'm not sure. We can also get more horsepower if we wanted to. Oh no, we can't add more weight to the front of this. It doesn't have a weight bar. Okay, well. I kept my hoses hooked up right, yeah, I did. Back to the field we go. mulching, if I remember correctly, should help with nitrogen, I believe. I think. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. I think it helps with the nitrogen slightly. Here's the hill I was worried about. Wasn't that bad, actually. Maybe we didn't have a lot of traction the last time I was coming back. Because that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I love just walking across the street here. Thank God we don't have the mud mod on. That would make this day almost impossible. The other big thing is, too, we haven't actually checked the soil type. But that's going to cost us money to have the soil analyzed, or if we buy the tool, and it's a lot less, but we still have to rent the actual tool. Yes, we've got no data found. I wonder what they would charge us for just having the soil samples done. Where's my field? It's way up here. It would be $5,800 to have the samples done. But we want to know. Well, it's mostly loam. That's a good sign. The nitrogen is 0. The pH value is bad. So we're going to have to work on that as well. Do a quick little test pass and see what this actually helps with. Okay, so it does give you nitrogen back. I see. Okay. Not much. But every little bit less fertilizer we have to put on here, the better. So we should probably do a solid fertilizer spreader that can also do lime. That way we can get this pH balance up as well. Because this field has a great potential of actually like a good yield. Most of it's loam, which is very, very good. And we definitely don't want to use this for grass. We want to use it as a arable field because it has a good soil. Any fields we end up with that have like a bad soil, we'll probably just use it as grass. We'll obviously try to get the most out of it we can, but or possibly potatoes and sugar beets, because those you harvest those in large quantities as well. Could do that too. But I hope Court Farm comes out soon, because I'm very excited to play it. Obviously, it's in the hands of Giants right now because they're testing it. But I'm definitely excited for it. Still not quite sure what we're going to plant in this field. But when you have everything turned on, the field prep is so meticulous. The plowing, the rocks, the pH balance, the the nitrate balance. It's amazing how much actually goes into it. Yeah, we've definitely got started on this field. There's a lot more work to come to it. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you in the next one.